Okay, we're ready to go on our tour of the USS Lexington. There's another big ship moving past it. We just ran into a lady who works on the Lexington. She was telling me about how the kamikaze pilot actually hit the plane or hit the ship, and was telling me some history of the ship. Pretty interesting. There is the USS Lexington in the background and a barge in the foreground here in Corpus Christi. Here we are in the flight deck. Pretty amazing. The USS Lexington. Says beware of jet blast propellers and rotors.
I was never in the military. I had family and a lot of friends that were in the Gulf War. And I remember them talking about the 18 there.
So we got to use these a lot for close air support. And in 2004, when Sadar flushed east of Iran or west of Iran to the Baghdad or to the Iraqi border, they brought in 2 squadrons of A-10s to just, they decimated. Four
And they could
squares.
go slow and low enough too.
Yeah. And we weren't bombing anybody, we were just dropping
Straight
shit just to shed hate and need to move back. And so about halfway through the first round, you could see tanks just start moving back 15, 30, 40 flips back off the border. And like, yeah, we don't want that kind of thing. Because that's happened coming through and taking out the fire tank inside.
That's why we have 2 contracts for the military to refit the systems.
Don't get me wrong, these fast movers are great.
Yeah.
But this guy could slow down.
Yeah, these guys are over it.
It'd be almost like a little biplane just putting them all. Running on park.
The Lexington was nicknamed the Blue Ghost since it kept showing up over and over again, even after the Japanese thought that they had sunk it. There are some life preservers there available. And when you go on the ship, they have various floors to go to, decks, and they have stories of course, World War II there, both with pictures and written history. I'm from Arizona, so I remember the sinking of the USS Arizona at Pearl Harbor. And there I am behind a gun, protecting the USS Lexington from attack. So we went upstairs to the flight deck, and there's one of the planes, Blue Angels, and newer planes actually have the ability to go straight up and straight down for takeoff and landing, whereas the old planes, of course, had to be caught or launched. Here's some of our feathered friends visiting the ship, including a pelican, and then back up on the flight deck, which is actually 866 feet long. I guess the whole ship is 888 feet long. It's really a massive structure. Lexington was named after the first battle in the Revolutionary War. Again, you have to beware of jet blasts, propellers, and rotors. There are many dangers on a ship like that, and you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. Here's a picture of a plane with some bombs attached under the wing. And of course, when the planes would be taking off or landing, there were men on deck who were signaling them and telling them what to do, whether to proceed or not. Here's the sleeping quarters. There's 3 high. Doesn't look like the most comfortable place in the world, but it is a place to sleep when you get a chance. In World War II, the ship was actually hit by bombs, torpedoes, and a kamikaze pilot. The Lexington received 2 battle stars for her World War II service. USS Lexington is now a tourist site in Corpus Christi, Texas. Thousands of people visit the site every year. We were there in December of 2021 and spent a couple of hours traveling around the ship. You can actually spend quite a bit more time there because it's really a huge ship. Admission is $19 for adults, $17 for seniors, and $15 for military. There's a website, and you can go to USSLexington.com to check on the latest admission rates, hours of operation, and some more history about the ship. Of course, there are other hazards on the boat. Here's you can figure out what the hazard is here. And then you can take a self-guided tour. That's done by visitors. You just follow the arrows and it'll take you all around the ship and you can read the stories about it. After we finished our trip to Lexington, we decided to drive a few miles, go to Snoopy's, one of our favorite restaurants, for some seafood. It gave us a chance to eat and reflect on our visit to the USS Lexington and some of the important history it had, especially in World War II. Thanks for watching. And this is Stephen Vig. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. And this visit to the Lexington was in Corpus Christi, Texas.